Learn the basics with Jayda and Stitches!
Hi everybody! We are going to make a slip knot today, just a slip knot, because some people have trouble with beginnings and this is the most basic beginning I can think of. So today's super short mini tutorial is going to be how to make a slip knot. I'm going to use a 4.25 millimeter hook, or a G6, but any hook is fine, and some basic worsted weight acrylic yarn. Let's get started. Slip knot. Okay, if you're the kind of person who has trouble following the way strings wrap around fingers, I'm going to actually do this on a flat surface so that you can just follow along with a lot more ease. So you're going to take whatever string you're going to knit with or crochet with, and you're going to lay it flat, just like that. So the end is here and the rest of it's going this way. Take a piece on the long end, hold the short end down, and make a loop, just like that. Then you're going to hold the loop right at the top, just like this, and make sure that your long end is coming over the top of the loop. You see that? It's going over the top of the loop. So just to reiterate, you've got your short end here, you've got your long end here, and the long end is going over top, over top. So you hold the loop right where it crosses, you take this long string, and you pass it up through the loop. So you can go through the loop with your fingers, if that's easy, or you can lay it flat and push it up through like this, just so you've got a loop coming up through it and you haven't let go. All right, you haven't let go yet. So once you've got this loop coming up through, looks like this if you're laying it flat, looks like this if you're holding it in your hands. You can leave this string on your finger or your hook or whatever tool you've used, and we'll lay it down again. It looks like this. So that's where you were holding it with your left hand or your right hand if you wanted to do this in reverse. So that's where you were holding it. This is the string that you pulled up through the middle, and it looks like that if it's lying on the ground. Then you just take this loop, hold the two ends, so the short end and the long end, and pull. And the reason it's called a slip knot is because when you pull on the long string, it slips closed. We're going to do that one more time. So you lay your string down flat, take the longer end, and make a loop so that the long end is going over top of the short end. Hold it with your non-working hand right at the top, and take this longer end and pass it up through the little hole that you made, and it looks like this. So there's your short end and the loop you pulled up through the middle. Hold that loop on your finger or your hook, grab the other two ends with your other hand, and pull. And there you go, one slip knot. This is what you use to begin with most knitting cast-on projects and with most crochet projects. Now, when you are asked to make a cinch circle, that's a little different. We're going to get to that in the next video. But this is a slip knot, and that is what you're going to use to start every single straightaway foundation row. Anytime a pattern starts with chain 12 or chain 25 or chain 376, you always start with a slip knot. There you go.